Hey YouTube, and welcome to another ranked video. We're going to have a few more of these until the tournament starts on the 26th is when the closed qualifiers are. We might stream those, we might get a couple games from those, but definitely on the 27th we are going to have a lot of high-level Rocket League content. So make sure to check out the Twitter if you haven't been following with who's been invited. I've released the invite list of the EU players, or the EU/MENA players once playing on EU servers. So make sure to check that out so you can get a little bit hyped for the Fear Fest finale. But in the meantime, we're just going to pick a few ranked games to look at for each one of these days, since we have been doing the daily streak for a long time. And I think a player that we're all excited to watch is Dark. So today it's going to be a replay of Dark against a player named Tempoh, who I actually believe played in the open qualifier for the Fear Fest finale, which happened yesterday. And Tempoh was not able to make it through, unfortunately. And I don't know if Dark is going to play the closed qualifier or not. I'm not sure I've gotten a confirmation from him that he is interested in playing. We might see him, we might not. But either way, we are going to watch him here today in ranked, and he might be the most exciting player to watch in ranked because even if he does lose, he's down 2-0 right now, he always seems to find some clip that makes it worth our while. You know, I think there's a reason why everyone is so excited to watch Dark. Tempoh completely reads his fake kickoff. Let's see if we can watch from Tempoh's perspective again. I don't think Dark will do another fake kickoff, and I was right about that, but I wonder if the Dominus helps. The kind of chip that you can get from the Dominus might be a little bit easier to outplay after reading a fake kickoff than a taller hitbox, because it does pop the ball up a bit more. Might not matter too much. Really, the main key is just getting the right read, but still interesting to see someone play Dominus against Dark. The double flip reset, looking like he was chaining it into as many resets as possible. Does get stopped quickly. Tempoh rocking the backwards psionics cap, which is something that I feel like I used to see people rock all the time, but not usually up this high in the rankings. A Dominus and a backwards cap is a classic that I used to think I saw, you know, in a little bit lower ranks. But Tempoh here showing it off in high level 1v1 as well. He's actually dominating Dark right now. 5-0. Just a minute and 40 seconds in. Tempoh, is he going to be able to score on this? Yeah, Dark that could go out to midfield, and the backflip turns into a 6-goal. 6-0. Is this a deficit that Dark can pull himself out of? It's yet to be seen. Dark has been doing, you know, making waves in the show match scene. I think he's one of the players that has... Oh, that's a big miss by Tempoh. Could have made it 7-0. You know, or he looks like he might still make it 7-0. Oh, no, Dark does get the save. And Tempoh is going to just completely leave his net open, so Dark is going to get a first goal. But as I was saying, I think Dark in the show match scene has a incredibly high ceiling and a fairly low floor, which I think is why we've seen some fantastic results out of him, but also some other results that make you question, you know, how did he get such a positive one against certain players. Look at this scoop. Oh my goodness, Tempoh can't quite finish it off. Certainly the side flip will do it though. 7-1. Tempoh showing a bit of mechanics himself, using the Dominus to get a bunch of extra pop on that flick. Dark direct kickoff win. Should just be an easy bucket. 7-2. Not giving up on this game. You know, this is a ranked game, so we have certainly seen players going down 6-0 and just giving up on the whole game and not sticking it out. But Dark is going to stick it out here. Might even have another goal. You know he's taking it a bit more serious now if he's not taking every wall-to-air dribble opportunity he can. He just shot directly on net that time. Here he is, though, in the air. Backflip reset. Another reset. Oh, God. I mean, he never finishes. He never finishes. You know, this is why we watch the Dark replays, because he always finds something to impress us. And despite being down like crazy, I just said that he didn't go for wall-to-air dribbles as he tried to shoot directly on net, and then that didn't work out. So he said, all right, back to unreliable for me, which is to just get as many resets on the ball as possible. And apparently he finds his way through. Dark trying to find top left. Nice scoop and flick. Side flip flick is exactly what was needed as he slowly looks to work his way back. He is on a 4-1 run right now. Maybe he can make a 5-1 if he can score this kickoff. But Tempoh is actually able to slam it off his own back wall and not own goal it. Follow it up before Dark can do anything. Dark pulling back off the ball, waiting to be able to set up his offense with nobody on him. And he's going to get that opportunity now as he takes another full field dribble. Reset near the ceiling. Already grabs a second one. The pogo, and he flips low as Tempo looks to jump high. And Dark from that left wall has been lethal in this game. Each one of these very exciting goals are still only worth one, and just as much as that kickoff goal is for Tempo. So 8-5 with a minute 20 left to go. Can Dark continue to impress us? Wave dash kickoff for him. Fake kickoff did work for him, despite getting destroyed earlier. Doesn't give up on it. Always keeps the opponent guessing. That was way too strong of a first touch. That could not pop the ball anymore, which made it very easy for Tempo to read. Save off the back wall. Dark now, long shot. Getting baited into shooting quickly by Tempo, or maybe not. Maybe he just knew Tempo had come out too far, and even if that was the kind of shot that Tempo wanted Dark to make, he knew that he had gone overboard and that there was no way he could get a clean save, which is what happened. And Dark back within one. Another kickoff first in favor of Tempo. Dark, a decent amount of boost, trying to get a soft touch so that he can set up an immediate shot, and he just never really gained control of it. It seemed like the window was maybe there, and he still didn't use any boost, so he didn't feel like he would have been able to score with it. So he just elected to save, and that's a challenge that needed to work probably if he wanted to win this game. Tempo bumping him, and there's the forfeit. We talked about not forfeiting earlier, but Dark did put on a bunch of buckets before going down, and we looked at this replay because Dark is always exciting. You got a couple crazy clips there, like he's always known to do, and I think that's just something unique that we don't see in the ones game as much anymore. But Tempo, credit to him, wasn't able to make it through the open qualifiers, but still a top player, able to take down Dark. So yeah, the next couple of days we'll check out more single game replays. If there's anybody you guys want to see, if you just want to see more Dark, let me know. I've been a bit under the weather as well, which I think I've mentioned a couple times, so haven't been able to put in as much to these next few YouTube videos as I would have liked, but I promise I'll be back as soon as I'm feeling better, and we're going to have literally some of the most insane games, just a jam-packed full insane games when Fear Fest finale does come around, which will be in the next week. So thank you guys so much for always supporting the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed watching Dark play this ranked game. Didn't get the win. Congrats to Tempo as he takes Dark down.